Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I appreciate and value your time. I'm going to try to be mindful of it as well. Um, so we are all here today to learn a little bit more about this amazing company called Vasayo. But first, I'm going to share a little bit about myself. If I can get my computer to click over here. There we go. So I'm Marisa Mangiameli. I'm a board certified health and wellness coach. I do certified integrated nutrition. My partner and I both have multiple businesses in the health and wellness industry. I've been in the horse industry for pretty much my whole life. We have a beautiful little girl named Amelia. She's 4 years old. She just started her second year of preschool recently. And it was actually part of her health journey that led us to Vasayo, which is an interesting story. So a lot of people that might know Emmy's story and testimonial with products tend to actually think that that's what brought us into Vasayo. But I was actually looking for an alternative source of income at the time. And that's what brought me into Vasayo. In 2019, I had a full-time horse business, competitive horse business. We traveled the East Coast to competitions. I coached Lehigh University and we were really busy. Emmy went everywhere with me. I wore her to teach. She went to horse shows with us. She stayed in the camper at horse shows when we traveled. She did life with me, but she developed a lot of weird things. She was a really healthy baby. And I think because she was like 100 percentile for weight, 100 percentile for height, developmentally appropriate and just happy. She was like the happiest baby, that some of these like very rare things were overlooked until they became big things. And she ended up admitted in the hospital in June of 2019, which actually eventually led us up to Boston Children's Hospital with her. It was a really hard time for us. She ended up having to have blood transfusion and endoscopy and exploratory surgery. It really was terrible. It was not a good time. And at that time, her medical future was really unknown. Nothing was really concrete at that time. The doctors didn't really have good answers for us on what a time length would look like. We were told that she'd probably have multiple flares a year and that would be normal for her life. And I just realized my business was not sustainable at that time. With all these unknowns and traveling to Boston, my horse business wasn't sustainable. It wasn't fair to my clients. It wasn't fair to my family. It wasn't fair to the animals. So I stepped out of my business actually in 2020 and was looking for an alternative source of income that would allow me to work from anywhere because I was expecting to be traveling a lot to Boston. Didn't know if we were going to be selling the farm. Like we had a lot of our just world was turned upside down. It was our pandemic. It was our personal pandemic. When COVID hit, we were actually like, whatever, because 2019 into early 2020 was like our mayhem for our family. So I was looking for an alternative source of income, and that's what brought me to Paseo. As you can see, I don't want anybody to be worried. Emmy is actually so healthy. She is 4 years old now. She is doing incredibly well. She's been in remission for 3 years. And we have a lot of thanks to some of our Vasayo products that I knew nothing about at the time that really helped our daughter's body's natural ability it supported, her natural ability to be able to heal and thrive, more than just heal. She's thriving. She's doing really well today. But when I came into the company, I had so many questions. So I am like a physician's worst nightmare, a car salesman's worst nightmare. I'm a research nerd. I research everything before I do it. Like I research phones before I buy them, computers. I research like everything under the sun. And so when Vasayo was kind of dropped in my lap, I can go off on a side tangent because I've got like swirl brain about how I came into Vasayo, but literally it was out of left field, dropped into my lap. And that was 100% divine intervention. I believe that to this day because it brought so many blessings to us. But at the time, I had so many questions and I was researching everything because I wanted to make sure that I was aligning with a company that aligned with my beliefs and values, and also that it was going to be around for a long time. I was shifting into a new industry and I needed this to work for me. So I really wanted to have confidence in the company as a whole. So in 2019, when the company was just 2.5 years old, we're only 5 years old today. We received the Top 50 Healthcare Company Award from the International Forum of Advancements on Healthcare. It's a really big deal. The IFAH is an annual global forum that has attendees like the Mayo Clinic, government officials, hospital officials, researchers, physicians, investors. It's a big deal that we received this award. And at the time, we were the only network marketing company to ever receive that award. More recently, we've had 4 products added to the physician's desk reference, also known as the PDR. And it is what it sounds like. It's a reference for physicians to be able to reference mostly pharmaceuticals. There are a handful of non-pharmaceuticals in the PDR. We have 4 products that fall into that category listed in there. And it's basically a reference guide for physicians to look at counterindications with different products, prescribing information, ingredient information, all the facts about the products and how they're used and how they can be used is in the PDR for physicians to reference. So it's really phenomenal that we have that in there. But back when I was still looking to join the company, another thing that was a big checkbox for me was this man here. Dylan Larson is our founder. He has over 30 years experience in the networking industry. He has brought 2 other companies to the $1 billion mark, which is really rare. Only 14, I believe, don't quote me on it. It's like 11 or 14, but still small number have ever done that. He's done it with 2. I believe Vasayo will be the 3rd. I really do believe that. He's received the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award. He's up there like in good company with Jeff Bezos, who's also won that award. These were all really big check boxes for me coming in and feeling confident with a young company. We're still a young company. And also Dallin is just a really honest, humble man. He shares like his wins, his losses, all of his experience. And I love that about him. And he's got an incredibly big heart. Daniel Pico is our CEO. He has also decades of experience in developing businesses and in the business world, both in and out of network marketing. He's been an incredible asset to our company. He's another just really good guy. Dan Gruber is our Chief Scientific Officer. He, as you can see here, also has a really big resume. He's really involved with our R&D, in our research, in formulating, in educating. He does so many different educational videos and TikToks and reels. Like he's really an incredible human that puts a lot out there. We have this great scientific advisory board that's made up of mostly physicians, and they all volunteered to be a part of Vasayo because they have experienced Vasayo, which is amazing. Like they came to us because they wanted to be a part of the company. So they all volunteer on our scientific advisory board. They're in all different industries in the healthcare world as physicians, and they do a ton of educational work for us as well. Once a month, they go on live calls and they do some type of health education that's not even related to our products. It's usually just involving health concerns that everyone has experienced today, which is really amazing. Anyone can hop on those calls. All of these things were really big check boxes for me. But again, I'm a research nerd. And so the research and science behind our products was really important to me too. And we have all of those check boxes. I'm going to share a little bit about that with you guys today. I'm going to share a little bit about supplements in general. All of our products, all the ingredients in our products are research backed. And by that, I mean, you could literally look up any ingredient in any one of our products and find peer reviewed articles. So peer reviewed research, clinical trials, and articles on every ingredient that we use. That's phenomenal. We use advanced delivery technology, which is really phenomenal too, because it beats this problem here that we have with traditional supplements, which is poor absorption. Traditional supplements just don't absorb well. It's not unknown. It's very common. Most people understand it. And it's most of the supplements absorb at a 15 to 35% rate. That's absorption assimilation rate, which means gets into your cells. And that's low, guys. Like that means that you are really having to take a lot to get the effects you're looking for from it. And when you think about supplementation, like I want everyone to think about it as it's food for your body. Like that's what supplements should be. It shouldn't be synthetics. It shouldn't be chemicals. It should be food for your body. It should be things for your body that help your body perform and heal to the best of its ability. And we are naturally, like our bodies naturally perform, heal, and detox. Like we're detoxing machines. But because of our environment, the way we live, we're on the go, we're exposed to lots of toxins, we kind of bog down those things. And so we need supplementation. Like there's a need for supplementation in all of our worlds. But when you're overloading with supplements that don't absorb, you're actually adding to the problem. So you're getting a small amount of the nutrient that's good for your body, but then you're having to filter the rest out because your body's not absorbing it. So we're bogging down that filtration system even a little bit more. And anyone who's been involved with the cleanse has probably heard like, oh, you're supposed to pause your supplements when you cleanse. Well, you don't have to pause our supplements when you cleanse because they absorb at an 85 to 100% absorption and assimilation rate. And one of the reasons why is because we use liposome technology. We use a lot of advanced delivery technologies. Liposome technology is just one of them. We use micronization, hydrolyzation, advanced delivery enzymes. we use whatever we can to make sure that your body gets to absorb our products. So what liposomes are is, in layman's term, it's a nano fat bubble that we insert the nutrient into, and the body loves fat. It absorbs it right up into the cell, not just into your body, not just into your bloodstream, but directly into the cellular level, so that it then is having a significant impact and improvement on your body's ability to do things and perform. So liposome technology is great. It's been around for decades and used in the pharmaceutical world for all different kinds of drugs and vaccines. We use it for nutritionals. All of our products are 100% natural. They are whole food sourced. There are no artificial anythings in any of our products. We don't use artificial fillers, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, no artificials, no fillers, highly, highly, highly screened ingredients. We make sure there's no mold, no toxins, no pesticides in all of our ingredients in our products. Even our coffee is mold free. That's humongous. Most coffees have mold, like almost all. It's a very small percentage that don't. And that's terrible for your body. It's a terrible thing. So if you're a coffee drinker, we'll get there, but you want to try our coffee. It's great. So none of the bad stuff. We're heavily screened. We are registered CGMP, which is another big deal. That was a big checkbox for me. That means that we are registered with the FDA, which only means that we're held to the highest standard of third-party inspection and validation, from sourcing through screening, through manufacturing and processing to consumer. It is really just ensuring to you that what's in our product, that what we say is in our product is in it. What we say is not in our product is not in it. It's the purity and quality of the ingredients in our products, and that we're manufacturing them in a safe, clean place before we ship them to your home. So that's a really big deal. Whether you use our products or you don't use our products, I always highly recommend that people look for CGMP registered products, because they are the highest level of third-party inspection and validation. And most people don't realize that supplements are totally unregulated. So that's an important thing to look for. So I'm going to get into our line of products, and I'm going to start with our Core Complete. And our Core Complete is like the foundation of our products. And it's the foundation of where you want to start. It is the core. I mean, it's right in its name. It's the core of where you want to start with fulfilling your nutritional gaps. It does an incredible job doing that. It provides you with all of your vitamin needs, trace minerals, digestive enzymes, probiotics, prebiotics. It's got like a great gut health digestive care blend. It's got superfoods that have microgreens and greens and sea greens, things that are so good for your body that none of us really get. Super fruit blend full of antioxidants. It's got your omega complex. It's really everything that you need in your day in one packet. We make it so easy. One packet for you to take once a day. And I'm going to actually add a little add-on that I haven't really mentioned before, but I actually share it when I'm sharing one-on-one with people, because this is my experience with it. But you do not have to take our Core Complete with food. It will not upset your stomach. However, I recommend that you take it with your biggest or most offensive meal. And by offensive, I mean, the meal is not healthy. This product has really helped my food sensitivities. I have my own autoimmune history well before my daughter, and I went with a nutrition and lifestyle change to really heal from it, which worked great for me. But it still left me with food sensitivities, very strong ones that really affected me if I was exposed. The Core Complete and our Vtox, which I'll talk about in a little bit, have really, really helped minimize those reactions for me, especially when I take my packet of Core Complete with whatever offensive food that I'm going to eat, like a New York bagel with cheese. It's not an thing I do often. I'm dairy-free, gluten-free for the most part, but every once in a while, if I can get myself a really good egg everything bagel with some cream cheese on it, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to pop a Core Complete in my mouth when I do. So, yeah, your biggest, most offensive meals. That's my recommendation. There's no science behind it, but everyone I recommend it to has had really positive feedback from me. Our collagen product is fantastic. We obviously launched it as a beauty care product. It has hydrolyzed micronized collagen. I believe we're still the only hydrolyzed micronized collagen on the market. The highest quality marine source collagen that you can get is in our product. It's so effective. I can't wait to show you our testimonial here in a second, but I also want to share with you that the hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, biotin, pomegranate juice are really incredible for your skin and also for your joints and soft tissue. Pomegranate juice, people are like, oh, that's weird, that's on screen. It's not. There's a component of pomegranate juice that this is just not like, widespread knowledge, that actually supports your body's own natural ability to produce collagen. So in this product, you're getting this highly available collagen for your body to absorb and use. And it's supporting your body to produce its own, which I think really, really lends to the incredible testimonies that we have with this product. My testimony really sits in my knees. When we launched this product, with another product I'll share with you in a minute, I was like, I really, really, really need this for my joints. This is a quick snapshot of some before and afters. Most of them are day 1 and day 10. As you can see, it's a pretty significant difference. It's really phenomenal. If you are using a collagen, I highly encourage you to give it a try. So I'm going to share with you my knee story. So I'm 43 years old. My knees are not good. I've been riding horses my whole life. I've been hard on my body my whole life. I ran track, I sprinted, and I long jumped. My knees are not happy knees. And in the last year, they've really become extra specially not happy. I went through a period where I had to really dial back strength training because it was hard for me to do lunges. I couldn't run. I couldn't run. It hurt. And then eventually I found myself having pain just walking down my stairs. And that is where I started to freak out because I'm like super not into having surgery. I had 2 shoulder tears that thankfully, knock on wood, healed with a lot of time, but they healed and they're doing good. So I was like, oh my gosh, am I 43 and I'm going to need knee replacement surgery? Like I'm freaked about that. Literally around the same time we launched our collagen product and this active product. And when I heard the presentation and this, like the scientists and the researchers and our formulators like present, I was like, I'm ordering this today. I'm going to give it a try for my knees. I doubled up on this active product and I took 1 collagen for 5 days. On day 5, I went for a run. I hadn't run in a while because my knees were killing me. I went for a run. I ran 4 miles. My knees did not hurt. It was amazing. I've been using this product since then. My knees, knock on wood again, have been staying really good. I did stop the collagen for a little bit, but it made a big difference. I did stop the collagen almost too early and I ended up back because I noticed the difference. The 2 products together for joints, incredible. This product alone, incredible. It's incredible for recovery. It's incredible for joint support. Glucosamine is such a good component for joint support, but it's also the most poorly absorbed nutrition out there. Like glucosamine is known scientifically to have like an absorption rate of 10 to 15%. It's one of the lowest. So when we micronized it, we boosted that absorption rate to 5 to 8 times. So now we're in the 50 to 85% range of absorption, which is why people notice such significant difference with this product. But it also is loaded with polyphenols, which are great for antioxidants, great for increasing your oxygen uptake, decreasing lactic acid buildup. This product is good for any age, anyone that's active, especially athletes, especially if you've got joint issues like myself. It's a great joint support. It's a really, really good product for anybody who wants to be active and already is active. Our Vmune is an immune support product. It has all the things, as you can see on the screen, listed that you've probably learned about in the last 2 years. We've got all of them in it and then some. It is a really fantastic immune modulating product, which means that it supports your immune system into balance so that your immune system can function the way it's supposed to function, which is really, really, really important because sometimes people get overactive in their immune system or they're underactive in the immune system. This product is really great at helping support your immune system respond how it's supposed to. Our coffee, as I mentioned earlier, is mold free. That's a big deal. A lot of people don't know that most coffees are contaminated with mold, and there's no regulation on that. It doesn't matter that they are. So it does matter for us that it is, and we make sure that ours is 100% mold free, gets screened, and we also add in these amazing health boosting components. We've got herbal and mushroom adaptogens. We've got amino acids that help offset the cortisol response, the flight response that caffeine triggers. It's really great for focus. It helps regulate hormone levels. There's some boost in metabolism, lower some support in blood pressure. A lot of people have noticed that as well. So there's so many really great health benefits in this coffee that if you're a coffee drinker, it's a no-brainer to give it a try. It tastes great. I was afraid of it. I'm going to be completely honest. I am one of those people that is decaf only. I'm very sensitive to caffeine. When we launch this product, I don't share anything I don't try first. So I threw like everything at this coffee that could go wrong. I drank it first thing in the morning, black on an empty stomach. And I just prayed that I didn't like have a heart attack. Not that I would actually have a heart attack, but that's what it feels like for me. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. I feel like my heart's gonna come out of my skin. I have like the shakes. It's the worst feeling. If anyone here has ever taken albuterol, the inhaler, it's for me, it's like taking like 12 hits of albuterol. That's what caffeine does to me. So I really was nervous about it. And I was really surprised about 15, 20 minutes later when I just felt like zen-like. My brain was so quiet. I was like, it was so easy for me to focus. Like you guys can probably tell by my fast speaking that, and I think I maybe already went off on a tangent that my brain is like, my brain's fast. It's got a lot of things going on in it. It's all over the place. I've never felt it be that quiet. And it was so significant that I immediately sent a message to our formulator and said, what is happening to me? It's amazing, but I really want to understand what is happening. And he responded back. He's like, there's tons of research you could look up. He's like, but the amino acid that we have in our product has been scientifically shown to offset the cortisol response that caffeine triggers. And that's what I'm super sensitive to. Like it jacks me up into flight mode, but like exponentially. So I love this coffee. I don't drink it often, but because it helps me quiet my brain, it's so good for focus for me. I took it before my board exam. My other half, Christopher, he drinks it every morning. I like it because he doesn't crash from it. He's cranky when he crashes from caffeine. He can watch this and be grumpy at me for saying that, but it's the truth. It's a contention between us. So I'm actually really happy that he drinks this now in the morning because I don't notice that, and that's really pleasant for our relationship. V-Burn is another new product we have. It's great for fat burn mode. I mean, most people want to get into some fat burn mode. It's a great weight loss support product. It helps your body balance your fat burn, fat store hormones, leptin and adiponectin. So most of us end up in fat store mode, even when we eat well. Stress will do it too. If we've got external stress, our family, our job, we're not sleeping well, all those things put us into fat store mode. Actually, this product really helps get that balance back out and getting you back into fat burn mode. A lot of people have had really great testimonials with it. This is a quick snapshot of all of our products. And I try to go through them quickly. I'm like a product nerd, so I could be on here with you for hours talking about products, and I'm going to try to really not do that to you. If you have questions, though, I'll have a few minutes I can stay on after today. I love answering questions. I'm happy to. Or you can get with whoever invited you on today, send you this link, and get back to them. Ask them your questions. If they can't answer you, they'll find someone in our team and in our organization that will. I mean, we fully support it. So getting back on track here with our products, our daily wellness. We talked about the core, we talked about the V-Mune. I'm going to talk about our neuro product. Because it's like an unsung hero, I think that we've got two products that are really like unsung heroes here. Neuro is in the PDR, that physician's desk reference. It is a phenomenal cognitive support product. People have really, really wonderful testimonials with this that I'm not going to go too in deep on, but I will share with you that one of the ingredients in our neuro product is actually used as a prescription in Europe for Alzheimer's. So that alone should tell you what a great cognitive support product this is. It's really good for anyone who's having any type of brain fog, whether it's, inflammatory or we have a lot of people who have had success with, that have gone through chemo and they've had brain fog and this has really supported them. We also have some people that just use this to focus on the spot, take it 30 minutes before a meeting, and it really helps them be more focused and higher functioning. People that have some ADD symptoms, this helps really offset that as well. It's a great, great, great product. And again, it's one of the products listed in the PDR. So our 4 products currently listed in the PDR is the Core Complete, the Neuro, our Premier product, which I'm going to talk to you about a little bit too, and our Renew, which I'm definitely going to talk to you about because that product has a special home in our heart. So over here in Daily Wellness as well is our Cardia. That's a cardiovascular support product. Has a really great, high quality, very clean dose of EPA in it, which is great for cardiovascular support. It's also really good for anti-inflammatory support. It also has CoQ10 in it as well, which is really great for anyone who's already on a statin, actually. CoQ10 is great for offsetting side effects of statin drugs. Whether you're using ours or not, I highly recommend you explore that. Our sleep product is what it sounds like. It's a great sleep product. It has ingredients in it that support all three areas of sleep that are actually released. So, three ingredients that are released from our body naturally to help get you into all the stages of sleep are in our sleep product. So, you get a really restful sleep. You don't wake up groggy. You wake up feeling refreshed. It's great. Our Eternal, which is the little black packet over here in the Daily Wellness, my daughter took that. She takes it every day, actually. It's a really very, very powerful antioxidant. We use it in our house as the adults use it in our house when we're sick, but Emmy takes it every day just to support her body. It's great for anything. It's great for your skin, your hair, your nails, your immune system. It has glutathione in it, which is like the antioxidant of antioxidants. It's a very powerful antioxidant. When we added it to our daughter's regime when she was sick, I really believe it made a big difference. She had a couple of wounds called fistulas that we were told were unlikely to heal unless we went the very high risk drug route, which we were not down with. So we were told, okay, this is fine. We'll take the alternative route. We'll monitor, but this will likely need to be surgically repaired and might come back. Well, I 100% believe that Eternal made a big difference in my daughter being able to heal those on her own, as well as the Renew, which I'm gonna jump right into right now, actually. So Renew is a really powerful anti-inflammatory. It's in our active lifestyle because it's so good for like post-workout. It's great. Pre-workout, post-workout, like, I mean, it really helps your body loosen up and it also helps reduce inflammation. So like that allows your body to move better, but also it also reduces your soreness after post-workout, right? But we used it in a really therapeutic capacity with our daughter. It was approved by her physician in Boston. You know, we went that whole route. We got approval. She approved us to take this alternative route to try to work first, because the drugs were so high risk. We had 4 weeks, 4 weeks to show that our daughter was remaining stable and improving in her blood work. Her blood work was, her inflammatory markers were off the charts, like off the charts. Her blood work was not great at the time. And so every 4 weeks, we had to check her blood work every 4 to 6 weeks. And every 3 months, she was supposed to get endoscopy. We never had to do endoscopy after the first one that happened when she was admitted in the hospital, knock on wood. And the first 4 weeks, her blood work was looking not great, but significantly improved, where the doctors gave us the go ahead. Okay, keep going with what you're doing. What we were doing was giving her Renew to help her body's natural ability to manage inflammation. It's an incredible product. So it helped our daughter so much. In 5 months, her blood work was normal. In 6 months, her wounds were healed. Knock on wood, she's been a healthy kid. We haven't had any major setbacks. We've noticed that she's a little sensitive to gluten now as she gets older. We keep it out of her diet. But Renew has a special place in our home and in our heart. My daughter still takes it, not a therapeutic dose, but I think just psychologically, because I'm afraid to stop it. I don't think she needs it anymore, but it's not going to hurt her. It's only going to support her body because it's such a powerful antioxidant as well that it can hurt her. We love it in our house. Chris and I spot use it. Emmy takes it pretty much daily. Chris takes our CBD daily. He takes it in the evening mostly. I take it before speaking. I'm not going to lie. I took it before today. It really helps me. I get like public speaking anxiety, hardcore, which makes my rabbit brain even worse. So the CBD is really great for that. I highly recommend. He uses it to really help with his anxious energy too, which kind of can make him not sleep well because his brain doesn't turn off well. So it's really helped, just him calm a little bit more and also sleep a lot better. The CBD cream is great for spot treating stuff. It works so phenomenally well. We have a lot of people that have also used it to offset some neuropathy pain. It works really great for that. It works great for arthritis pain. I mean, it just gets deep because of the liposomal. It really gets deep and does a great job. And it's got a really great herbal blend to support with pain and inflammation as well. CBD is great. It's a great topical cream. We use both of those products actually in our house for like bug bites, poison ivy, burns. Actually use the oil on burns. It works phenomenally well. I hope you don't have to experience that, but I like grabbed a cast iron pan once from my oven, not thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, but like that was like instant blister. And the CBD oil relieved the pain in like 10 to 15 minutes. And I never had any repeat pain, like not even heat sensitivity. It was incredible how fast it healed. So hope you don't get burned, but if you do, now you have that in your toolbox. When we talk about our coffee, our B3 is a really great mood boost, hydration, and energy. It's a sustained energy. It's got some nice herbs in it that really help with that. Green tea extract. I love it for mood. Like Chris uses it actually as an afternoon, like little energy boost. Again, because like the coffee thing was like not working for us. But it's great because he doesn't crash from it either. So it's like such a nice mood boost. And for him, he gets like the afternoon energy without the crash of caffeine and without it keeping him up at night. For me, if I am like in a funk and just mentally, emotionally dragging to like, where I'm like really struggling to get going and like just blah. V3 is awesome for me. It's crazy how in 15 minutes I'm a different person. My mood is in a different place. I love it for that. I feel like every mom needs some V3 in their life because of that. Our weight management group, we've got our V Slim, our V Shake, our V Burn, our VTax. All of these things kind of cross categories. I just want to throw that out there because our VTax product is one of my favorite products. It's probably my second unsung hero. I take the detox daily. It's a detoxifying supplement. It supports all of your filtering organs. So your liver, your colon, your kidneys, your skin, your lungs. And it really helps them clean out. It helps them cleanse out and keep them operating the way they're meant to. And when your filtering organs are not, when they're bogged down and they are not working well, that looks like inflammation, that looks like eczema, that looks like asthma. I mean, it can become a lot of health issues. And so Vtox for me is a no-brainer. Like that, I take it daily and I've noticed a significant difference since I've taken it daily. It does a great job removing heavy metals. It's incredible the toxins that we're exposed to even without choice, like in our water, in our air, in our food. And it's not even adding on the ones that we partake in voluntarily, like, having a night out with friends drinking. Like we're exposed to so many environmental toxins. Detox is a really great add-on to a daily routine. So I would bump it to daily wellness. But it does work really great in a weight management program as well. It really helps reduce bloat. It helps cleanse your colon, not in a way that has you going to the bathroom. It's gentle. It just helps your organs. It helps your organs' ability to naturally perform how they're meant to perform. Our V Slim is a great product for really just helping you manage the amount you eat. It also boosts your metabolism. It's a powder that you put in water, you shake it up, you drink it, and you have it 30 minutes before 2 meals a day. It works really well for helping you feel full sooner. It helps boost metabolism. It helps manage blood sugar levels. It helps manage hormone levels. It's a lovely product and it works well in a good weight management program. Our V Shake is protein shake. Again, that can go anywhere. Our vanilla shake is from certified happy cows, 100% pasture raised from New Zealand. And our chocolate shake is vegan, 100% plant-based, soy-free, gluten-free. All of our products are actually gluten-free. It's important to some people. And both of them have 25 grams of protein, full BCA profile, really nice balance of fat, protein, and fiber, which makes a big difference in how you feel after drinking it. As far as, if you're using it as a weight management program or using it as a meal replacement, it actually helps you feel full and it's getting you some nutrients that you wouldn't often get in with a protein shake that's just protein. Our Beleza line, well, I shouldn't call it our Beleza line. This is our age-defying line, includes the Premier and Beleza. The Premier is one of the other products that's in the PDR. I actually love this product. I didn't know what to expect from it. It really helps. I don't like to think of it as anti-aging. I like to think of it as anti-degeneration because that's how it kind of acts at the chromosomal level. So the ingredients in Premier in clinical trials had shown to stop telomere shortening, or in some instances, increase it. And what's telomere? Telomere is the end of your chromosome, and it shortens every time your cell replicates till eventually your cell can't replicate anymore. And when that happens, degeneration sets in, aging sets in. That's the cascade, what starts that process. So to be able to stop that from happening and even potentially reverse it, which we're actually are seeing a little bit, is incredible. It's been great for my back. About 3 to 6 months into me taking it, I noticed my back feeling significantly better. My back has had a lot of injury. It's been beat on just like my knees. I broke it about 12 years ago. I have a lot of degeneration, stenosis and stuff in my back. And because of it, I'm really mindful. I do a lot of things to support my back, both physical and nutritional. But I noticed that my back was bothering me less. I needed a squirt of Renew less. I needed to move my body through some yoga movements less. So I've been really amazed with how well it has supported that. And it's a daily non-negotiable for me. Our Beleza skincare line, not including the collagens, we've talked about that. We have a serum, we have a cream, and we have a hydrating mist. All of them are really great, have anti-aging properties in them as well, have really protectant properties in them. They're liposomal skincare, super clean. A lot of people who say they have sensitive skins and are nervous about trying new products. I have 4 personal friends that have super sensitive skin. I have very sensitive skin. I actually don't usually use hair products because of it. Um, have used it with no problem. I've used it with no problem. I use the cream the most. I actually love it in the wintertime on my knees and my elbows because I'm outside a lot and I get kind of like chapped. So as I mentioned, I came into the business to actually earn an additional stream of income. And we have 8 ways to do that, which is really incredible. You can come in just as an affiliate and get a commission off of sharing. There's so many different ways that you can earn in Vasayo. It's really no different than when you sign up for like HelloFresh or Sunbasket, or you sign up to be an Amazon affiliate, which is a thing that a lot of people are doing lately. We all share things we love. Guys, there's this vegan ice cream that I like. Chris makes fun of me. He thinks I'm like addicted to it because I don't even usually like ice cream that we get from the farmer's market. I have shared that with so many people that I have friends on Long Island that request I bring it out when we come, right? We share the things we love. So if you use our products and you like end up loving them as much as I love them, you're going to share them with people. And Paseo gives you a commission for that. Like just as if you were an Amazon affiliate, and you shared something there that you loved. But what's amazing is that you get paid. And if you share it with 2 people that love it also, and they're like, hey, yeah, I want to like earn some commission every once in a while too, you get a bonus for that and you get paid for it. And so do they. It's a great opportunity. If you're like me and you want to replace an income, their opportunity to do that is incredible. I mean, the exponential growth just from sharing with 2 people is incredible. Vasayo also offers a revenue share program that's 5% of our global revenue. That is so significant, guys. We are in 11 countries and 14 territories. We're in Asia and China. Like, that's a big deal getting a piece of the revenue, not just the profit, but our revenue. So when you hit the rank of gold, you automatically get 3. If you come in to build a business and you come in as a founder or on one of our Life Abundant packs, you get an additional 2%. And that's another incredible way to earn if you decide to come in and build with us. There's tons of ways that you can order product. Whether you decide you just want to try some stuff to get healthy and feel good and support your body to be like the awesome performing healing machine that it wants to be, or you can come in to grow a business. Whatever you want to do, we have the option for you. Whatever your budget is, we have the option for you. You can come in with individual products, packages, make your own package. So many options. We have a really great SmartShip loyalty rewards program now too. And I love this because it's for anyone that joins as a brand partner, it doesn't matter. You get 10 to 25% back on your auto ship orders and product credit. That's on top of any commission that you might earn referring and sharing. So that's a really awesome deal. And leads to a lot that you can use to buy product, to try new things. Something that was important to me when I came into the company was that it also gave back. Giving back is really just important to me, to my own values and beliefs. And so I really love that Vasayo's partner with Hearts and Hands for Humanity, which builds wells in Africa. But I didn't know at the time what that meant. I didn't know that thousands of kids every day die from the lack of clean water. Like, how mind-blowing is that? Like, think about how we take that for granted. Like, now we're seeing the drought all over the country, and people are starting to realize, the importance of clean water. There was that big thing that just happened down south where they didn't have clean water. Like, it's a big deal. So Vasayo is partnered with Hearts and Hands for Humanity, building wells in Africa. We've built over 120 wells. Each well supports at least a couple thousand residents for that area. We often build them in areas where there are schools, which actually has the families sending their kids to school so that they can bring water home. So it's getting more kids to school and it's getting clean water into the community, into the families, which is so amazing. So it's become actually a more important thing to me than I ever anticipated it would. We've got tons of tools and resources available for you to use to learn about products, to learn about the science, to learn about the ingredients, to learn about the company, to be able to share with others. So what I really encourage you to do today is to really think about all the information you learned get back with the person that invited you or sent you this link, and really think about, like, where are you? Like, do you want to like try some stuff and get healthier and feel amazing? Do you want to get healthy and make a little extra money? Do you want to try to replace your income and also improve your health? These are all options that we have, and we've got a great team to support your journey on it. Thank you so much for your time here today. I am going to stop recording and I'll be available if there's any questions.